Alright friends, this is a video on how to complete your opinion writing essay from your orange paper. If you are not done with that electronic orange paper, you're going to click here and it's going to bring you to that graphic organizer that I gave to you guys. So you're going to click on this and you're going to want to make sure all of your boxes are filled out. This is my example of the orange paper in class. It's the same exact thing as this. This is just the electronic version. But I'm just going to go over this with you. Our topic is, should kids under 18 be allowed to play video games? You're going to write down your position. After you write down your position, you're going to write down reason 1, 2, and 3 about why you think they should or shouldn't be allowed to play video games. Now remember, if you haven't finished that, those documents that you may want to look at are on Google Classroom under Language Arts, and if you click, should students play video games, you're going to see a bunch of different articles that you can read to help support your opinion on whether or not you think there should be video games for kids to play. So again, you're going to have your position, you're going to write reason 1, 2, and 3, and you're going to research different pieces of evidence to support those reasons. So my example is, it helps kids with reading, and evidence that I found while researching said that research shows that reading game instructions may give a small boost to reading scores. So you're going to go through and create your 3 reasons and evidence to support it. Then down below is the opposing position. So that's the opposite position you feel. So if I feel that kids should play video games, the opposite of that is some people believe kids shouldn't play video games. Once you have your opposing position down, then you're going to write down a reason why your feeling is still correct. So mine says some people believe kids shouldn't play video games. This is wrong because if kids can't play video games, it will just make them want to play them more. Okay? This is my example. You do not need to write this down. The opposing position is the opposite of how you feel, and then this reason supports this position up here. Okay? Then, after you've done that, you're going to restate your opinion. Down here, you're going to write down again your position from up here, okay? And your ending thoughts. Your ending thoughts are reasons 1, 2, and 3 rewritten down here. So once you have all of this chart filled out, then what you're going to do is you're going to come over here. Oh, I got to go back. You're going to click here on your schedule. Okay, and you're going to see, use your completed orange paper to create your first draft of your writing essay. So you're going to click on here, okay? This is your orange paper basically put on a Google Doc. So where it says introduction, list your topic and your position, you are going, oops, I just closed out what I wanted to close out. You are going to write, oops, that's not the one I want. Give me a second, guys. Sorry. I just closed out one. Here we go. You are going to write down. Get rid of that one. Sorry. Technical difficulties. My screen's okay. Your introduction. You are going to write down your introduction from your orange paper right here. And you're going to type it underneath introduction. I typed mine in pink font because it helped me kind of look at the differences. Okay. So introduction, should kids be allowed to play video games? Yes, kids should be allowed. Kids under 18 should be allowed to play video games. If you look, it's exactly what I have written down here for introduction. Okay? I'm going to type that right here. Reason number 1. I'm going to write down the reason that what I have right here for reason 1. I'm going to type all of this down. Type all of this under reason number 1. Now, reason number 2, I would take everything that I have written right here and type it all here. Reason 2 and 3, so on. My opposing position, you're going to see some people believe kids, blah, blah, blah. I typed that right here. Okay? So you're basically just typing up everything you have written on your orange paper, or everything you have typed on your copy, which your guys' copy, I believe, is here. Everything that you have typed up here, you are going to type up into this format. okay? Now, one thing I forgot to mention, it says transitions. For transitions, what I did with students in the classroom is I told them just to Google opinion writing transition words, and there's a bunch of different transition words you can find and use to fill in for your paper. So if you click this one, for example, here's a bunch of different transition words that you can write on your orange paper, okay? And then when it comes time to type it up, you will just insert that in your area to type it up on your document, okay? When you are done with this, go ahead and click Turn In, and I'll go through and give you guys some feedback. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to let me know.